Hi, so you've seen movies, right? And some of them are animated. Well, animation comes from many years ago. Not so long ago, like in 1600 or something. Animation means to give life to something. People were bored and they invented optical toys, which are toys that are optical. Just kidding. They were toys that make crazy shit happen, like this or this. Cool, right? Later, movies became a thing with these guys, and people started using tricks and crazy. And then later some of other cool guys appeared and changed history forever. Have you seen this before? They were made by these guys, and this guys is considered the father of animation. Then clay was invented and other cool animation methods were born like card and stop motion. Then other cool guys appeared and some animation studios were created. And but not everything was magic. You see, they created this little guy, but then a mean guy said fuck it and stole the little guy. But that was good cause then Disney created Mickey and then he made an empire out of him. And then the mean guy was forgotten. Meanwhile, other cool guys created the Fleischer Studios and they had characters like this and this and this and this and others. They also created a cool animation method called rotoscopy. Then they made a film but it did not succeed. And they made a Superman TV show but did not succeed. And they were broke. And then other studios were created but they were not good. However, they did create some memorable characters, like this, and this, and this, and this, but still, they weren't good. Later, two major American animation studios debuted. Oh, hello Kitty. MGM was the biggest of these studios, and they created lots of animated shorts. You know these two guys, right? Well, they were created by these two other guys, and they won 7 Oscars. Meanwhile, Warner Brothers was producing a hell of a lot of animation in their terrains. Now, if you have paid attention, you'll see that these studios put a lot of physical and comedy into their work. Please do not try this at home, we can afford to pay your medical bills. So, they showed this kind of stuff and made it their thing, and soon they were getting laughs based on violence. Great work, guys! Also, there was a strike at Disney, and more than 200 animators were fired. But not everything was lost. Yeah, who is this? It is Charles Mintz Studio, and FMPU, and the UPA. And we are hiring. Now those animators have jobs again, yay! Now you must be wondering, hey man, what about stop motion?
Hey man, and what about stop motion?
Well, I'm glad you asked, disembodied voice, cause stop motion was been creating really crazy shit. And if you are wondering, what the fuck is stop motion? Don't worry, you may have seen films like this, or this, or this. Well, those dudes on screen are actually dolls, and they are moved a little into each of the pictures of the film, and so they seem to move. And they wouldn't if these other dudes hadn't made a huge effort. Now returning to Disney, these guys weren't doing so great. They kept making crappy movies, and Walt had died. So the administrators were like, hey man, we kinda suck right now. Yeah, I know, we should stop that. And so they did. And thanks to that, we have this, and this, and this. Worldwide, animation was in a good place. The International Animation Film Association was created, and productions were being made not only in USA. Professional education in animation was a thing, and there were lots of film festivals. Animation was also spreading to technology, and so videos were created. Now kids can have fun without going outdoors. Great! And about CGI? What does CGI mean? It stands for Computer Generated Images, you uncultured swine! Okay, anyway, CGI has been creating really crazy shit like this, and 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 this. And so we get to the present, where animation is going to keep growing and creating new fantastic worlds.